You must be Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
You wrote about garage doors.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
What's going on?
So the garage doors, they work, but they don't work well.
Okay.
So when I'm coming home and I'm driving in the car, I have to drive almost all the way up to the door in order for it to work.
All right, so it's a range issue.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Will it work from this close?
Since I'm out of the car, probably. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, let's see. We got 2 garage door openers. These are the operators, 1/2 horsepower. It's chain driven.
Okay.
Let me take a look at the age on the units. So the units are manufactured 1999. So with 1999, it's close to 30 years old. So that's obviously an older, garage door opener, but it had a good life so far.
Sure,
So
yeah.
That's a good sign. And that gray wire hanging down is actually the antenna. So that's what your remote connects to. We have safety sensors so that we have wires running up to the ceiling and they come down. They actually come down. Here's one white wire right here that comes down to this right here. This is a safety sensor.
Okay.
It's sending a laser that you can't see across to the other side. That's the receiver. The whole point is that if something's blocking it, it's not going to allow the garage door to close.
Okay.
So a couple things. One, I got the green light on, which is good. It's got power and it's working. We have, spider webs and some leaves and stuff like that. All right, so that's definitely one of the things that we'll clean up.
Okay. Perfect.
But the one thing I do like about this install is this unit right here has a red learn button. And that means that these units are upgradable to put it on a smart hub platform.
Wow.
So we can install a smart hub platform. We can then take control of these devices with an app. So you can have the left side, right side independently controlled, set schedules, all that good stuff. You up for a project like that?
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds incredible.
Okay, so I laid out all the bits and pieces that we're going to be talking about today. First, it starts with the smart hub. So this is the actual smart hub that's going to be mounted to the wall, 6 feet above the ground, and it's going to see both garage doors.
Okay.
All right, so this is really the brain. Number one thing here is that we have good Wi-Fi coverage. Do we have good Wi-Fi here in the garage?
We better. I work really hard to make sure that we have strong Wi-Fi around the house.
Okay, cool. Then we have power, obviously, so we're going to run power to it. It's a 5-foot cord, so we got to be within 5 foot of receptacle for that. And then once it's ready and you're ready to go with compatibility, we then have a back plate. We can mount that to the wall with the anchors that are provided and make sure it's good to go.
Okay, perfect. Makes sense.
The manufacturer provides a safety card. So this is basically a label that's going to stick to the wall to let them know that it is connected to the internet and you can remotely control your garage doors from anywhere. So even if no one's home, right?
Okay.
So it's just letting people know that this system is in place and it's connected to the internet.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, when this is in place, it's going to communicate with Bluetooth to one of the door sensors.
Okay.
So there's one for the left, one for the right. These door sensors operate off batteries. One of the tips here is to take a picture of the back so you know which one goes with what door. And you have the model and serial number, and of course, there's a battery replacement.
Okay, that's easy.
And so once that's in place, you're going to have a really good connection between the 2 doors, the smart hub itself. Any last bit is going to be the wiring. So some of the safety sensors and some of the tacking up of wires, et cetera, to clean that up, we're going to be using this. It's 24 gauge 2-conductor cable, regular, straightforward, and great for garage doors.
Oh, perfect.
Right?
Excellent.
Any questions?
Yeah, does that mean I don't have to use my clicker anymore?
So your clicker is still going to work with this system. So you still get manual operation through the clicker.
Okay.
You still get it through the wall, keypad, et cetera. But you're still going to be able to use it through your phone. So you have the ability, you can use any of that. So that doesn't change. You can still use your garage clicker or you could use the app.
I like options.
All
Sounds
right?
good.
So there is an app that you need to download.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure you get that installed and we can get started.
All right, perfect. Sounds great.
Cool. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug in the hub, right, to a receptacle. And this is a really great location here in the garage because we are on the opposite side of the 2 doors.
Okay.
The 2 doors are right there, which is great. And so when I plug this in, we're going to see it illuminate. If you could take your phone out.
All right.
And pull up the app. We can see the blue light is on.
Okay.
All right.
It would like to pair.
Pair it. Yep.
Looks like it's working.
It's working. It's changing from blue to green. That means it's getting connected to your Wi-Fi.
Beautiful.
And we're going to get the first door sensor. Okay, the light should come on. Okay.
That was quick.
This location right here, I think is a really good location because it can see the smart hub that's going to be mounted on that wall right to this spot. So we're going to clean this surface.
How about here?
That looks good right there. Now the next thing is to pair the smart hub with the operator. The red button, you got it. Since you're taller, you can do the honors. All right.
Got it.
Press it. Okay. Now hit next.
Holy cow.
Voila.
That's unbelievable.
There you go. Perfect. Move to the motor, and we hit the learn button on that one.
All right, perfect.
Same thing as last time. All right, let's see if it paired. There we go.
All right.
We're in business.
Love it.
Okay, we have two different staples. We have a low voltage staple you use a hammer for, and you have a low voltage staple you use a staple gun for. Both of these are fine for the low voltage cable, and we're gonna use the staple gun version because it's gonna make us work a lot faster.
Makes a lot of sense.
So the next bit is to make sure that the sensors are clean. All right, Jimmy, pull out the app and let's see it in action.
All right.
Let's see it work.
Let's give it a go.
So you're gonna do the left first?
Let's do the left one.
All right, so it's only gonna work one at a time, right? So left first, obviously.
All right,
because there's
beautiful.
one hub communicating with each motor at a time.
Okay.
Okay. Left one works great.
All right, let's try the right one.
Right one works great too. Look at that.
Beautiful. That's incredible. So will I be able to add anybody else to the app or just me?
Yeah, so you can add your wife to the, and anybody else you want to the app. And you can actually assign privileges in terms of how much access you want them to have. Let's say a dog walker, so they have access maybe Mondays and Wednesdays from 9 to 11. You can set those time privileges so they have access like that.
So not 24 hours like I would have.
That's right.
Oh man, love to hear it. Well, this is absolutely better than I could have imagined. Thank you so much.
All right, Jimmy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.